There's something special about your first MMORPG.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more!
Alright, I know I shouldn't be fucking around in Kithcore, but I'm in Kithcore. I'm down here at the southern camp, the orcs. We've got Chief Gan Sharlock here. He's fucking yellow to me, but we're gonna give him a shot. Oh god, fuck that. He's got bad magics! Leave me alone, nerd! Run Oswick! Oh, we made it. The chief is a bad motherfucker. Got me with 12 minutes of that shit. Look at my saves. My saves are ass. I mean, let's be honest. They're not that good to start with. But that's okay. That was fun. Alright, anyway, Melidius reaches out, says, hello, adventurer. Love the videos. It inspired me to get a group of friends to come play again. We're having a ton of fun. You rock. Welcome back to Norath, brother. That is absolutely fucking badass. I gotta find somewhere to kill things. I was gonna try to do orcs here in High Pass for the orc scalps, and then I was also gonna try to do, orcs in Kithcore and just flop back and forth between the two zones, killing orcs right here in High Pass during the day, or during night, and then killing orcs in Kithcore during the daytime. I think I said that correctly. If I didn't say that right, fuck you. I gotta find somewhere to go. This is not working out. I am just getting my ass kicked on both sides of the fence here. I'm over here just, the only thing I've accomplished is making out with the loading zone. Just on repeat. So I gotta find somewhere to fucking hunt. I don't really want to go to unrest, but unrest will get me out of this mid-level. So there's a distinct possibility that this is gonna be one of those moments where I'm like, okay, I'm struggling to find a place to go to hunt, so I'm gonna go check that out and get out of these levels. I want to get back to levels where I can do what I love in EverQuest, which is quest. So I thought the orcs would be good because I could get orc scalps. I'm not gonna give up yet, but once I get all sorted out, I'm not gonna give up just yet. I'm gonna try to take out the weaker orcs, but the problem is the orcs travel in packs, and with the old chief there, I'm nowhere near ready for that level of bullshit that he's got going on. So I'm gonna explore around, see what we can find. I did poke my head into High Hold Keep, and it was a no-go. Those goblins are in their 20s. I'm not ready for that yet. So I'm gonna do a bit more hunting around. I'll get back with you guys as soon as I find what the fuck it is I'm gonna do, or I can actually win a goddamn fight. So I'll see you then. Right now, we're headed to fucking Najena. Every place I've been has been kind of a bust. I'm gonna group up with somebody here. Rakasa, first of all, reached out, was very kind about the videos. Second of all, I asked if I wanted to group, said I was headed to Najena. And I just zoned into the forest of the ill repute, and one of their guards would like to be smote. So I'm gonna beat the brakes off of a dark elf guard for the first time. And I'm gonna be honest, it feels good. Venera will be joining me tonight. And hopefully we're gonna get some delicious XP. You know what? If these fucking if this guard keeps meandering around, we may just slaughter some fucking dark elves. Light versus dark, good versus evil. The guard X Anu Zuzanu? Doesn't matter. This fucking scrub is no match for the might and power of Oswick. You know where you're going? You know where you're going, guard Unu? You're going fuck on nowhere. You're gonna catch these fucking paladin hands, baby. Boom. Get some. Boom. The Emerald Warriors praise me. Ooh. Bronze longsword. How about that? Hank Hill reaches out, says, hey man, I gotta say, that blacksmithing montage was some trippy shit. Well, I'm glad you liked it. My compatriot has arrived. I like that I can see her on the map. That's interesting. The bridge, what do we have here? We've got dark blue and dark blue. They look like good experience. Well, this is going good. Little rogue can fight like a motherfucker. Stab him in his dark elven ass. And the respawn here is insane. These guards spawn quickly. I do want to check out Najena, though. Beating up the dark elves is fun, but I want to go to Najena. Oh, shit. And we have arrived. The lair of darkness and evil. I'm not sure what all drops here. I think I will be pushing back towards the entrance, though, because it's starting to get late, and unfortunately, probably have to call it a night. It's always so weird and yet like surreal and encouraging when like playing with someone who watches the videos and then grouping with them and them talking about how, you know, they really enjoy the content. It's very nice. I never know what to say. I feel like I say thank you, like, and I don't want to sound like a robot, but like I feel like that's the fucking proper response to tell somebody, you know, who's been, you know, so kind and generous with their words to be like, thank you, I appreciate you, because I truly do. I really do appreciate you guys. All the tells and all that stuff. I'm just speechless. So I feel like I'm like, oh, thank you. I appreciate you. What about the split? They are so sweet. It's all good. You'll make it up to me later with a wacky adventure. I will chase you down for it another day then. Well played. Fair enough. Fair enough. The EverQuest community is so generous. They're such good people, willing to, you know, to be like, let me pay you at a later date. Let me give you this money. You have to get the split. You're playing a rogue, damn it. Act like it. Vanera, what an amazing adventure. I've had an incredible time. I've had an absolute incredible time. But we're going to call it good here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the group. All right, as I said before, I've been tracked down by Vanera, and she's paid me the 14 fucking platinum split she got from all the bronze weapons we got and sold. And we're off to hit up another adventure. And I know I wanted to steer clear of the traditional leveling path, but I could use a good XP group. So I think we're going to go ahead and head over to Unrest. This little map is nice. I gotta say, it's growing on me. Is it 100% classic? No. Do I give a fuck about that? Also, no. I care about fun, as I think most of the people who watch this do. We're here to have a good time and being like, okay, it's straight this way to get to fucking Butcher Block so that we can get to Dagnar's and get it done. Do I like exploration and, you know, newer zones? Abso-fucking-lutely. Mind if I record too? My stuff will never be your level, but I like wholesome adventures. I do a bit of everything, though. Abso-fucking-lutely. What's your channel? There's no reason to say that your recordings, your channel, or your content is never be on my level. I don't know what that means. We are all EverQuesters. If you make EverQuest content, then I'm all about it. I'm going to switch over to display capture here real quick. This is our channel. Sitting on 78 subscribers, guys. Get over there and help a fellow EverQuester out. Looks like there's done some VR chats, some EverQuest hunts. There's some Phasmophobia VR chats, EverQuest things. So a shout out to Zeno. Get over there and check it out, guys. See if it's for you. If it is for you, hit that fucking subscribe button. I'm subscribed. Boom. Never doubt yourself. There's nothing wrong. I'm very bad at editing. That's okay. It takes time. I made a lot of videos that really sucked. Some of them are still on my channel so that I have a memory of what not to fucking do. So I'm weird and quirky, so I do random things. You're a human being. Human beings are weird and quirky. It is the fucking cringe that binds us. Everybody is cringe. Everybody on the planet does cringy shit. It's human nature. That means you're having a good time. Fuck the haters. Do what makes you happy. And you play EverQuest. You're already You're already cooler than most of the people I run into on a fucking daily basis. So, we're going to make our way to Unrest. We're going to meet up with Orez, the cleric, level 19 cleric. We're going to find a fucking dad camp or some spot somewhere we can sit and do God's work I ran to fell with because I'm a fucking idiot. I even have a map, and I fucked it up. I fucked it up with a map. Well, we're going to get full group experience. That's going to be nice.
Yes, it is.
Everybody's gear looks so good. Everybody's looking great. Party looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Oh, you guys do such good damage. I'm sorry, Zeldia. I can't keep them from beating you up because you're too fucking powerful.
Oh my god, this experience is godly. Honestly, I just looked. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm already up to 60%.
I did just backstab him for 64, so I think he's kind of angry at me right now.
Yeah, he likes you. He likes you a lot.
That's fine.
You and him have become one.
Yeah, I would think a flashlight would be a good aggro, grabber or whatever you want to call it.
It's supposed to be. You guys are just absolute units. To be fair, I am the lowest level person in the party as the tank.
It doesn't matter. Let's have a good time. I think EverQuest, the people here just want to have a fun time.
Oh my gosh, it was like the world of my greatest misses. That's what was happening right there in that fight. I missed like 9 swings in a row, including all of my shield bashes. Oh my goodness, just a rogue and a monk, like your guys's DPS jutsu is insane.
Yeah, it's fun playing this class. It really is.
Our barbarian shaman is just giving up. He's like, I ain't messing around with all that shit. I'll just buff. Aha, flash of light, and he has resisted. Don't worry, guys, my magic will be of absolutely no use. Uh-oh, I'm having lag issues. What is going on?
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in, but it's time now you ignite and turn to embers.
Where the fuck is my fucking ding noise? Where was my ding noise? Well, isn't that a fancy fucking drop? Bloodstained mantle. Nice.
Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Well, they got a fucking dry bone, fucking swashbuckler. Well, you got yourself some fucking fire magic, do you?
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Ding, level 24. Okay, we're headed back in to Crushbone to check for a second time to see if we can do the Screaming Mace quest. Also, now we're level 24. There is an ambassador in there, and I am trying to remember his name. Ambassador Devin, who is a dark elf. So we might be trying to go after 2 quests here. I need Devin's heart because there's a quest in Felwith called the Falchion, which could get us a really nice one-handed slashing weapon to work on that. I've kind of let all my other melee skills go to pot because I've been busy schwacking nerds with this here fucking beat stick. Who all be here? So we're after warlords. Hopefully I don't end up pulling like the whole fucking room. Oh, there's somebody, there's a high level in here still. None of these appear to be it though. So I suppose I'm gonna have to just beat them to death until I get a warlord. It says this is where they spawn. At least this is where they're supposed to spawn. You wanna play ring around the hill, nerd? Play ring around the hill. Okay, Emperor Crush wants a piece. I did not know that the Emperor was right here. Oswick versus Emperor Crush. You just slowed me big time.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
Boom. Blue Orc's head. I suppose I'll fucking take that. A sealed note. Well, I'll fucking take that too. And words of tyranny. I have no idea what these things are fucking good for. Where are the fucking warlords? A bunch of fucking bracers. Where's that warlord at? Perfect. Give me that fucking battle bracer. Boom. Bracer of battle. That's what we wanted. And we can use that for our screaming mace. Oh, there's the ambassador. Yeah, I think I got just him. All right, Ambassador Devin. We need this nerd's fucking heart. You'll teach me to interfere with you, huh? You're gonna teach me absolutely fuck all. The only thing you're gonna show me is the baby pose after I set your ass on the staircase. You're gonna get a spanking and you're gonna get put in the fucking corner, Devin. Goodbye, Devin. You will die as you lived. Like shit. The black heart of Devin, now mine. I think Crush is still up here. Come and get it, Crush. We can have a proper fight. Behold, I, Oswick, have laid down my enemy and smote his ruin on the mountainside. Emperor Crush is no more. I need to say the king is dead. Dead, you say? My goodness. Did you manage to slay a warlord too? If you provide me with proof of his death, I can enchant the mace the dwarf gave you as payment, but I will require the proof first. Okay? Okay, that got me the prayer cloth of Tunair. Fantastic. You don't need to do all that other shit with the shield to get the cloth, and it's 3 armor class, 3 wisdom. Really nice for a cleric or a druid. What about ringmail? The king was the last person I heard of who was wearing, sounded like ringmail. Return it to me and I will reward you with a fine weapon from my forge. Fantastic. Okay, dwarven ringmail tunic. It's not like I can't go get more cards. Fingers crossed. And he offered the dwarven mace. Absolutely fantastic. And then we come back over here to the priest and we give the dwarven mace and the prayer cloth of Tunair. So the mace, prayer cloth of Tunair, give. Boom. We are now the proud owner of the screaming mace, which, if we compare to our current mace, is a little bit slower, does a little more damage. Screaming mace gives basically strength in combat. It almost acts as yelp, so I'm curious if they stack, but it is another mace upgrade. Boom. Another solid weapon of ass beatery. See how hard we crack with this mace. Let's crack on. Boom. Double attack. Get some. Oh, that went Screaming Mace. Fantastic. I love doing fucking quests. Shout out to Svez, who says, I downloaded Quorum because of your videos. Good job, man. Thank you, brother. He also got his brother playing the game. Hopefully they can make some badass memories together. Shout out to Enlith, who says, I just found your Oswick series. You have motivated me to try this game out after never getting above level 2 when I originally bought the game in middle school. Grind on, friend. Welcome back to Norath, Enlith. I hope your adventures are badass. Now, as far as what we are up to right now, we are headed back to Dagonar's toilet seat and the elusive XP of Unrest. Now, I know that that's easy XP. I know that that is, as I said before, the traditional leveling path. But I want to get some levels so that we can go back to questing. I can jump into the quest. Paladin's got a lot of good quests, and there's a lot of great items that we can get our hands on. But I got to get the levels to be able to get there. I looked up the Falchion quest in a little more detail, and although I have 2 of the 3 items, the Ogre Brawn, who spawns in the Ocean of Tears, we're going to be having to fight him. Now, it says he's level 22, but I think it also states, it's not super clear, but I think that he spawns with 2 other Shadow Knights that are also level 22, and all them motherfuckers can harm touch for over 200 points of damage. And that be a death sentence. So I want to get some levels. Unrest is probably the easiest experience at this point. We still have the bonus experience going on from the anniversary event. I have no fucking idea when this event ends. But it's an easy time. It's easy experience, and I think that that's better than me trying to find some obscure location to be like, okay, well, instead of going to Unrest and leveling like a motherfucker with the possibility of some decent loot drops, instead I'll go, kill this one monster who's on a 6-minute timer, for the next, unforeseeable future. So I think that for now, the plan is just to grab up those levels. So I'm probably going to skip all the dumb shit unless I have something interesting or something, funny to say, or the situation changes. But I've already been to Unrest. I've already shown Unrest and all of its evil bullshit and all of the villains within. So I think for now, that is the plan. Hopefully I'm able to link up with a group, and hopefully we can get the experience rolling, because I'm ready to get back to doing the quest. That little storm of crushed bone that we did, I had a fucking blast. I love doing all these weird little quests. Reaching out to the community and you guys in the comment section. If you know of quests that I can do at any given level, feel free to drop those in the comments. By all means, drop whatever comment that you wish. But if you want to tack on a quest or something that would be doable by Oswick, go ahead and feel free to drop that in, because it is my favorite part of EverQuest. So let's get in here, see if we can find a group, and see if we can start beating the shit out of that experience bar. We're halfway to level 25, and I'm hoping to get some serious levels under our belt. I'm not super good at tanking at the moment, but we got some chopper cover here, so we're getting it done. Jezebel is hanging out here to help heal, and has a group in the basement and is able to heal from both locations. So we are getting some high level support here, and that is okay with me. Damn, I want a I wanted to get my hands on a fucking, on a ghoul heart. I don't know why it's taking me so long to spit it out, nerd. I need a fucking ghoul heart. I've killed a bajillion ghouls. I'm a ghoul slaying motherfucker. I haven't got one yet. It sucks. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, apparently there's a monk behind that fucking door. All right, you prick. Experience is going super good, though. Fireplace is a great fucking place to XP. I'm glad I was able to put this group together. So, shout out to Tanae, Vanera, Orez, and hi, Kate. Is it hi, Kate? I don't know. They're doing great. These fucking legends, if you see them out there in Norath, give them a fucking cheer because they're absolute badasses. I will definitely take a fucking necromancer. He must be fucking bored. We got a little pet damage in here. We get our fucking druid back, and we're gonna be good to go. Oh, so here's a fun story. I don't mean to call him out, so everybody leave him the fuck alone, okay? So, Quipolis, our necromancer, in the middle of a fight, decided he would misclick and feared one of the one of the fucking skeletons we were fighting, and it pulled the whole fucking house. So we're real sorry about that to anybody who may or may not have lost their lives, but well, it keeps the blood pumping, and that'd be EverQuest sometimes. A little slip of the finger, you know, you fuck the haters. That shit was funny. I'm sorry if your character died during all that fucking disaster. But shout out to Quipolis for making me fucking laugh. So well done, brother. This leg of the adventure is definitely getting fucking recorded. We're back on fucking Jank Breaker. Venera, Orez, and myself, I'm bringing a gang, and we're going to go beat the fuck out of Braun. The biggest fear is all of us dying in the water and then having Tevin come collect all of our corpses. Other than that, we're going to whip an ogre's ass. We got a cleric, Orez, who I've grouped with about 4 times, and Venera, who I've grouped with almost the exact amount of times. So we're going to get into the ocean. Fuck this terrible ass boat. And I'm going to conquer my worst fear of jumping off of this rickety piece of shit. Oh God, here we fucking go. Look at us. Look. I'm just glad I'm not KOS to the dwarves on the pier, or this would be complicated. Why are you KOS to the dwarves anyway? Great. I'm hanging out with a thief and a fucking priest of the Dark Lord. My parents want me to find a religious boy to grow old with. Well, I'll let you know if I find one. We ready?
Yep.
Oh, Daryl, don't do this. Okay, I've got the box. So I got what we were looking for. I don't know where the fuck he went, though.
Mission complete.
Fuck yeah, quest fucking complete. Shout out to Orez and Venera. Fucking legends. Braun got his ass whooped. What a fucking adventure. Venera,
awesome.
Venera, Orez, and Oswick. Fucking Olympic swimmers. Swimmers extraordinaire. Orez is gonna gate out. Big fucking thank you to Orez for bringing a cleric along to follow a dorky paladin on a swimming adventure. I'm gonna have to faction check just to be sure before I turn in the quest, because I think that there is an orc spy quest that I need to do as a precursor to this adventure for the falchion, but it will give us a magical one-handed slashing weapon, which means I will have an indefinite way to level the skill while I wait for Ghoulbane. And that'll be absolutely fucking terrific. Okay, So, the quest that we've been working on is called the Falchion, and that requires the large lockbox from Braun in the Ocean of Tears, the Black Heart from the Ambassador in Crushbone, or the Dark Elf Ambassador in Crushbone, and the Blue Orc Head from the Orc Priest, also in Crushbone. The issue that we have is the faction. It's always the fucking faction. Jylel here, General Jylel, is the quest giver for the Falchion, and he views me amiably, which is good. But to raise faction with him, I have to raise my faction with the Clerics of Tunair. And the best way to raise faction with the Clerics of Tunair is by doing the Bone Chip quest, at least that I can find, is doing the Bone Chip quest here in Felwith. I can show where that is as well. For those that don't know, most people probably do, but if you don't, it's time for fun and education. The Clerics Guild is on the opposite side of the Paladins Guild, so you just, either way you go, it all leads in one big loop. Felwith is not that complicated. Old Bronze Leaf is in the market for bone chips, and you give them to him 4 at a time, separately, and you get a little bit of faction, a little bit of experience. We're not going to get that much experience because of our being level 26, but so we got to go collect bones again. I've got to go on a bone chip run. That's going to be a bit of a grind. I'm going to save you guys. You guys have already watched me talk about the bones. We've talk about the chips and all the good things. So we'll probably make a little bit of platinum from selling all the garbage that they drop. And we'll also gather just a whole slew of bone chips. That way I never have to faction grind with the Paladins ever again. I thought, yeah, I could go back to Akanon. I could murder the tiny skeletons. I could do all of those things to get bone chips. And I did for a little bit. I got some bone chips. It was going really fast. I mean, the skeletons die in one hit. And is it the quickest way to get bone chips? Probably. But I thought, why settle for just bone chips when I could probably get some more gains? And I've been to Befallen with Tevin, and we had to run away. But now we are a juicy level 26. We are a big, strong level 26. And I kind of want to explore Befallen. I know that there's skeletons there, and there's also a couple of items that we could use as upgrades if we're able to make it to some of the Shadow Knights and lay the smack down on them. So why not purge some evil, do some good for the fucking Emperor, and get some gains and get bone chips, because the place is crawling with skeletons and undead and possible gains. So that is the new plan. Will the plan work out? I have no fucking idea. We'll see. I may immediately be like, well, Befallen can go fuck itself. I don't know. I haven't been super deep into Befallen. I know that the necromancers there are a big pain in the fucking ass. So I'm gonna give them a shot, and we're gonna see how it goes. So the goal, apart from gathering bone chips being the thing we want the most, to get our hands on a magical one-handed slashing falchion. So that is the primary exercise, if you will. Apart from that, there are a couple of items in the barbed department that we could use. There are barbed sleeves as well as barbed pants that I think that Oswald can use. I'll have to Google to clarify, but there are some Shadow Knight minions in Befallen, and well, we're gonna go smack them around. Well, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to bring the fury, the righteousness of Tunair down upon the Shadow Knight villain. I gotta make sure I have my key. I do have my key on me. I'll have to get a couple of keys and work my way through the Dungeon of Befallen, which is right here. So you come out of the East Commonlands Tunnel, which is right over here. You just follow the fucking wall all the way to this little blippity-doo-dah right here, and then boom, you're in there laying the smackdown on some undead necromancers and all forms of evil necro fucking hoodoo. So we're gonna give that a go, and I guess we'll see how it goes. Fat guy in a little space. Look at him. Look at him. Look. God damn. Well, I was gonna make you guys suffer through another montage, but seeing how everything here is fucking green to me, I beat the brakes off these assholes, and, oh, what do you know? Barbed arm plates. Fucking terrific. Okay, back to the bone chip grind. The time is finally upon us. We have in our possession, as soon as I find the fucking bag they're in, we have the Blue Orc's head, the black heart of Ambassador Devin, and the large locked crates from Braun the Ogre. A noble deed has been done, and the alliance of evil has been stalled. I present you with the falchion of the Code of Eye. You are now an honorable member of our order. Hail Felwith, and may you defend her with honor. Fucking terrific. Now that was a whole hell of a lot of work for a sword. But it is a one-handed slashing sword. It is fast as hell at 24 delay. Good delay, 6 damage. And if we compare that to what we're using, the Shining Star of Light, we can see that it is just a little bit quicker. And although it doesn't have cleanse, it is a surefire way to raise our skills. And it definitely does not look like a falchion. But it does have somewhat of a unique model, and I can dig it. Now we lose the light, and that's okay. That's why we're fucking half elven. Let's get out of here. I think to celebrate, I'll slay some undead that can only be harmed by magic. Absolutely fucking terrific. Hell yeah. Let's go fuck something up. Let's celebrate by murdering something. As always, a massive thank you to my channel members for being so damn awesome. Priestess of Dish Soap, Super Baked, the Wielder of Aegis Fang, Phalor of the Woodland Realm, SpaghettiOs Gone Rogue, Legs Benedict, The Sigma Male, Send Nudes, Midnight Woo Wee, my favorite class skill, the Tire Guy, the Chopster, the Man, the Myth, the Legend, Mox the Dragon, and my brother, the Rotting Man. Membership to the channel only costs $1 and contributes to my editing obsession. And if you manage to beat boop that subscribe button during all this horse shit, I appreciate you. And take care of your main character out there, guys. Real life is an MMORPG, and if you are ever trapped on a boat with a cleric of Kazakh Thule, well, you're probably fucked. Until next time, friends, take care. Uh-oh, I'm having lag issues. What is going on? Well, I mean, since we're alone, dry bone, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm married too. Well, fuck.